You wasn't ready.
Don't be disrespectful.
Happy Thursday, you guys. We are excited to be here. Again, this is our, second week. And I want to say thank you to everyone that tuned in last week. We had a really great response. I'm so excited about that. You know, you can be anywhere else because there's a lot of content on the internet right now. So if you were tuned in to us, thank you. I appreciate it.
You said something major right there. There is a lot of content on the internet. I mean, it's more lives than stories on Instagram right now.
And TikTok.
It's a lot of TikTok going on.
It's a lot of TikTok. I kind of want to do one. We should do one.
TikTok?
I did one TikTok and, you know.
I don't TikTok. I haven't TikTok.
Me either. I just got one, video on there, like one.
I don't know how it works. I'm going to have to go in there. I haven't researched how
I want to do the ones, where you talk for, like, you.
Like you doing a movie?
Yeah. I want to do that.
I think I can kill it.
Yeah, you think can?
What movie would you do?
Well, no, you're doing what they have in TikTok. They have different,
Different ones.
Yeah,
Okay,
absolutely.
Okay. Well,
Yes.
I thought you picked something specific that you went on there and did.
Well, you pick something specific off of TikTok.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah,
Okay.
so get TikTok literate, okay?
You just TikTok.
TikTok literate. Okay. Well, guys, I had a great week. Rod, what about you?
Man, I had an amazing week, man. I had 2 auditions this week.
All right now.
So the acting world is opening back up. I'm excited about that.
Okay. Did you have a mask on during your audition, like when you came in?
No, I just took a shower and washed my hands.
Okay.
Sanitize.
Sanitize.
Didn't touch nobody.
Okay.
Did what I had to do. And what else did I do this week, man? I told you I got a dog, so
Oh, yeah.
I'm learning him every day. He has not had any accidents in the house. So
Okay.
By God's grace.
Okay.
And that's it, man, for my week, man. Been going to the gym, trying to stay in shape.
Okay, me too.
I want to gain this quarantine weight. I want to do it.
Ooh, yes.
But it's going to sneak up on me.
Yeah, it is, especially people just, going out and eat. But I have a new development that I want to share because I like to share information. And shout out to my boy Jabari. This is not a commercial, but it sounds like it's going to be. But did you know that, like for me, last year I started really working on my credit.
Okay.
Like my credit is like good, right?
I can tell the look on your face.
Yeah, it's like good credit look, right? And so anything I find out, I check my credit like every week. I'm like, Credit Karma, like that commercial. Oh, no, whatever. But my boy told me that you can get credit for paying your rent every month on time, right?
Really?
So you have to sign up or whatever, and they'll report your rent. So I'll pay my rent on time. Let me tell you, like, as soon as that invoice come out, I'm like this. I don't play around with that because when I pay it, like when it comes out on 26, I feel like I have a few extra days onto my rent. So instead of 30, 31 days, I feel like if I got 35, it's just a mental thing.
So
but
you're 26?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
But it works for me. So I'm saying, why not get that reported on my credit to help boost my credit? So I want to tell everybody it is called Credit My Rent, and it's at financialeducationservices.com. If you are trying to get your credit together, or if you need that boost like Experian does, I would definitely consider, if you pay your rent on time, putting that together. You like that? Education. That's what we're going to do. We're going to empower, entertain, inspire, all that good stuff. But today's show, we're excited about it. I have Dr. Collier going to join us because we do a little coping with COVID talk, but we're not going deep in it because we know what it is, and we know we should have enough common sense to deal with it. And even with the mask, no mask, and all that, use your common sense. So he's going to come on, and we're going to talk about building that immune system, because that is really the first line of defense that you have with COVID. So no matter if you got a mask on, the gloves, what a HVAC suit or whatever it is, you can still get the virus. So let's work on our immune system. So we have him on. And then what else we got going on?
We definitely going to support 3 black businesses today.
4.
With some advertising, man. So we're going to definitely
4.
do that. Oh, 4?
Yeah.
So we stepped it up. We're doing 4.
Yep.
4 black businesses getting supported on LIVE365. So that's going to be awesome.
And, the thing is, we wanted to support. In this time, we see a lot going on. And so I'm hearing about the Black Wall Street. I'm hearing about black businesses supporting it. And like I said last week, if you're going to have a black business, I'm going to need you to have it right. Because I don't want to promote it and everything. And people hit me up and say they didn't get their products and stuff. And we should just want to be better, because we don't want to be having to keep going like Viacom, Nick Cannon, all that stuff. We want to build our own. We got to build it right. So we've been doing free advertising for some businesses. If you want to be considered, go like Live365 on Instagram, on YouTube, subscribe to YouTube, Facebook, and then go to Live365Radio.com and subscribe. And we will choose 4 winners a week. Limited time, though. I'm not going to tell you when I'm going to stop, but I am going to do it for a limited time, that I am going to promote some dope black businesses. So absolutely, go ahead and do that, and maybe get the opportunity to advertise your business.
That is huge, Stacey. I like that you're looking out for the community, man. That's what I'm talking about, Stacey.
And just FYI, don't you try to outdo my commercial today, okay?
I don't try to outdo anything.
But last week you did really good. You did really good. But this week,
I live in excellence.
this week I don't want you to do it.
Okay.
So, yeah, we're gonna do our commercial break. Is Dr. Collier called in yet?
Shout out to DJ Hershey.
You can talk through the show. Make it look. You don't want to talk through the show? Okay. No yet? Oh. Okay. So, yeah, we're going to keep on talking then. But you want to go do that commercial?
Okay, so the first one I want to do is I want to do like a 530 gallery or something for women. It's the epitome of timeless fashion, designed and funded 100% by a black woman by the name of Tiffany Cozy. So if you want to check out these designs and these awesome fashions, you want to go to 530gallery.com. That's number 5, number 3, number 0, the word gallery, and .com. Check that out for the latest in women's fashions.
Wow. Second week in a row.
This is what I do, man. Come on, man.
Wow, that was really great.
Stacey, what you been doing, man?
What do you mean?
What you been doing?
Just period?
Yeah.
I've been working out. I've been working on the show. I've been working on my Forex trading. I've been working on my Bitcoins. And I even talked to my boy, Brandon Wigley, about mergers and acquisitions. I'm all about trying to get this money thing right. You know what I mean? Because we don't know if we're going to get another extension on unemployment and these 1,200 stimulus checks. I don't know what that's going to do. But all the games that's being played and stuff like that, this is more time than ever to try to get your money right. And even if you're struggling, I say this, because me and my cousin had a conversation about, well, some people are just trying to survive. I get that. And maybe you can't. But the people that's getting that extra $600, which is what, $9,600 for the time you get it, it's $100 to LLC. It's $25 if you just want to reserve it, but just go on there, $100. Wix, I did my website on Wix, so you got to fake it till you make it. But there's so many resources out there and the stuff that we have that we'll share with you to help you make that business, at least start that business. So that's why I'm like, we should all be doing something. Start selling Girl Scout cookies, do something, but make some money.
Everybody should come out of this thing winning by this point. We've coped with it. We've been stuck at the house. We've had nothing to do. We did quarantine, but everybody should be winning something because you had time to develop ideas. And don't worry about perfection of that idea. Just start the idea and see where it goes. Worry about perfecting it later. You got a business you want to start, go ahead and start it. Don't worry about it being amazing and perfect. Just start it. I don't care if it's an ice cream stand. Get you out there, get you some cones, some ice cream, and you sell them for $2. If you don't get enough profit, then you go up to $5. Just get it started. Just do it. Whatever you're sitting on, don't sit on it for no longer. Just do it.
Because being a perfectionist will kill your dreams.
Yes, it will.
I have, when I first started with doing my website, it took me so long because I kept seeing different stuff that I wanted to add. And this looks nice, and this looks nice. And it just took longer than what it is. And it's like, you want it professional, don't get me wrong, and all that kind of stuff. But we don't want analytics and do you got it doing this and monetize. You can do that later because that is paralysis of analysis and you will never get started. And so that is what this is all about, is this time is an opportunity for you to get your money together and all that stuff. But to segue into the coping with COVID, while we wait on Dr. Collier, is I want to talk about it just to the point of helping people cope with it and be able to educate themselves to be better while dealing and protecting themselves. Or if people had it, they know what to do, share that knowledge. But I don't want to get into the
deep part of it.
It's too much of it anyway. I won't say too much, but it's a lot of it on the internet. It's a lot of it on TV. So I don't need to come on and talk about with 45. Exactly. So, the biggest thing that I always say with it, because I did see like the Kemp and going against Keisha and all this kind of stuff. And so that's why I'm saying about common sense, because like they want to send kids back to school. So I know parents got it. They like, no, my kid's not going to school. I'm a homeschool. I'm going to do whatever you do. That's all to it. You know what I mean? As we still fight with stupidity and stuff like that, immune system. I'm going to say that until everybody has really kind of got.
And be conscious of where you're going. Like, people are fighting to get Disney World open. And it is.
Are they?
People are going to Disney World right now.
Like, but is it social distancing?
Can you really social distance?
Well, what I'm saying is if the park holds 20,000 people.
Right.
I mean, are they like.
But think about what do people want to do at Disney World. People don't go to Disney World for rides. People go to Disney World for characters. So you meet a person.
I haven't been to Disney World yet.
Well, I just went for the first time last year, so don't feel terrible.
Yeah, maybe I need to go.
But yeah, people go to visit the characters, so those characters are at risk, just like the people that come to see those characters.
Yeah, because you got to do a lot of hugging and touching and.
They're seeing hundreds and hundreds of people a day.
But you okay, kind of, if you have that the whole suit on, right? No.
As long as there's some room for the air to get out, we don't know.
Well, a mask under. Oh, that's a lot, though, right? You might die.
And they're hot.
Yeah.
It's hot, and those cases in Florida are skyrocketing.
Yeah.
That's like the new hotspot. It's like
So they say.
So what?
So they say, because now I'm saying I think they are because of the testing.
Right.
But the thing that we talking about it. Trump doing with the CDC and kind of trying to do the numbers. I don't appreciate that. However, that's why I'm saying common sense. Do what you need to do to protect your family, and just make sure that you're doing what's necessary. Avoid large groups,
and
all that kind of stuff.
And have these conversations with your friends without fighting each other. Every time somebody talks about what's common sense during this time, it's some type of aggressive argument that starts. I know somebody chastised me because I personally still go to the gym. My gym is empty at the moment, so I'm going to the gym by myself.
Right.
But somebody, man, how you going to the gym? I'm like, the same way you go to Walmart.
Yeah, but some places are empty. Like, I did get my nails done. But when I go, it's like 2 people on this side. They got the Asians already were wearing the mask. So they was already used to it. And they selling them now. Right. But they have that plastic shield that comes in front of you. And then I have on my mask.
Right.
I'm not going to go nowhere where I look in. I'm like, oh, my God, it's about 100 people. And I'm not doing that anyway.
I went to some places and left. I went to pull up at a comedy show a couple weeks ago. And I pulled up, and it was like the line was out the wall. And I was like, I'm leaving. I'm not going to go if it's that packed. I'm just not going like how Compound was dropping a couple weeks ago.
I heard.
They're swagging and surfing. I'm like, y'all.
How you know?
I seen the video.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't going. I wasn't going before COVID.
Me either.
I'm not a big party guy. I like brunches, little day parties,
live music on the patio. Grown.
I don't need Debo want to fight because I bumped him on accident.
Yeah. Or the bottle popping on the couch though.
Right. Like, because they fireworks get on my eye. You know what I'm saying? If your fireworks come by, we sharing those fireworks. So ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll do my commercial.
Go ahead. I'm ready.
Right. Okay. Hold on. I don't have my glasses either. I knew I was gonna leave something at home. So I want to talk about this young lady that I met maybe 2-3 years ago. I don't even know how I met her, but her name is Jaclara Moore. She is a young black woman entrepreneur, and this is, make sure I get it right, this is her product. She has Moonlight candles, right? And they come in an array of fragrances. And also this one here is special. I wanted to show you guys this because it is a Black Lives Matter candle that she's done, and she can do it in different fragrances, as I said. And so Moonlight Candles is a black-owned, 100% natural candle company created by Jaclara Moore. This candle company is based in Kennesaw, Georgia, and all candles are handcrafted with natural soy wax and essential oils. Moonlight Candle Company are made with wood sticks for a longer burn time. For more information or purchase, visit www.morelightcandles.org and follow them on Instagram at More Light Candles for news and new products. I'm so proud of her because she's a young, I want to say, I don't know how old she is, but I would say 20s. And she's been doing this since I met her for like 3 years, and just to see where she's come from and where she's grown, I definitely support her. She's professional. She's passionate about her business, so definitely go and support her. That is morelightcandles.org. I did better. Okay. I'm going to get you on the next one.
Yeah, that candle smells amazing.
Yes, thank you.
What
I don't know what that one is, but they do come in different ones, but I like the fact that it is, she's representing the Black Lives Matter. And look how professional it's done. Like, here.
I like it.
And then she got this on there. Okay. So we have Dr. Collier on the line, and so we're going to get him on, and we're going to talk about this immune system, y'all. Hey, Dr. Collier, how you doing? This is the thing that I've been talking to a lot of people about is the immune system. Now, I'm not a doctor, that's you, but I know we were in the mask and we're doing these other protective measures, but I think the first line of defense is the immune system. So can we talk about some things that, for people that have ailments, and then for people that don't but just still need to build up their immune system, what can they do? Is it in the mic?
infections, particularly viral infections. But the nutrition that we have now, the things that should be in the food chain, vitamins, proteins, etc., are no longer there. The quality of the food is low, so people have B12 deficiencies, vitamin D deficiencies, and zinc deficiencies. And those are things that are key for the immune system. So we'll start out talking about I'm going to give you a group of foods that you can take. So naturally, you can boost your immune system. We want you to not try to go out and splurge on one meal. We want you to make these foods a part of your regular day so that you'll just naturally boost those levels of those things that help with your immune system. That would be citrus fruits, red bell peppers, broccoli, garlic, ginger, spinach, yogurt, great for probiotics. If you like to nibble on nuts, nibble on almonds. Almonds are the best. Sunflower seeds are also very good.
Yeah.
Turmeric. Everybody's heard about turmeric for its anti-inflammatory response.
Right.
The biggest problem with the coronavirus rather, is that it causes inflammation in the lungs, and those are the individuals that have poor outcomes. So green tea, papaya, kiwi, poultry, that's chicken, and we all love that. Shellfish, are great as well. So you can eat your lobster and your crab legs and help boost your immune system. But, if you're unable to do it because those foods are not available or they're not on your taste, there are natural supplements that you can take. You can take zinc, you can take vitamin D, you can take vitamin C. The problem is that most people underdose themselves because of the products that are available under normal circumstances. I see vitamin D levels at tablets with 500 international units of vitamin D. That is a total and complete waste of money and time because you don't benefit from that. The dose that you need to take to boost your immune system is 5,000 international units of vitamin D on a daily basis. That's 5,000. It used to be difficult to find, but now you can find it over the counter in most retail places, but you can also find it, of course, on my website, which we'll talk about. Vitamin D is the number one. It has been endorsed by the CDC. It has been endorsed by the World Health Organization, and there's lots of information about the benefits to your immune system from vitamin D. So, Stacey, that's just one of the things.
Okay. And the reason why I kind of asked both of those questions, I should have did them separately, is because my son, he has asthma. He's had asthma since he was 4 months old. So I've been, doing a lot of things to help keep his immune system up anyway as a child, into adult. And so I'm always, trying to learn if it's anything that I can, continue to help him with to make sure that he's taking care of himself, because asthma, respiratory, COVID, respiratory.
Vitamin D3. There are two preparations. Vitamin D2, which is inactivated vitamin D. Your body has to activate it to vitamin D3. Now, some people do that very efficiently, but some people do not. So you can avoid that by just getting a vitamin D3 product. Then omega-3 fish oils, well known for its anti-inflammatory capabilities and the benefits to the cardiovascular system, particularly the heart. And so we now know that the coronavirus directly attacks not just the lungs, but also the heart tissue. And a lot of individuals are dying not from pneumonia, but they're dying from heart attacks and strokes caused by the inflammation in those areas. Then there are probiotics. Probiotics, of course, benefit you because they give you bacteria throughout your entire GI system. And the coronavirus can infect you from your nose, your esophagus, stomach, small intestines, large intestines, and rectum. So you need protection there. Vitamin C products, 1,000 milligrams per day, such as Airborne. Airborne is a common vitamin C supplement. The zinc supplements, echinacea. Echinacea is outstanding. And then elderberry. Elderberry extract is also a phenomenal nutrition balance and also a immune booster.
What do you think about, because I get those vitamin IVs, what do you think about those?
I think those are quality products. They do give you some benefits. But again, what we're talking about, if it contains these products that we just mentioned, then you're going to get some great benefit from it. But just a complete multivitamin with iron and minerals.
Okay.
Now, some people they'll hand pick their vitamins. They'll take a bottle of A, a bottle of E, a bottle of D. And so you don't benefit from So the label on the bottle should say a complete multiple vitamin with iron and minerals. There's no better way to make a vitamin. A vitamin is a fixed chemical formula. So don't pay for a pretty label or a celebrity endorsement. You should be able to get 100 good vitamins for $6 to $10 at the store. So look for those that the label, as long as it has that statement on there, a complete multiple vitamin with iron and minerals.
Okay. And I think you have something for immunity, right? Immune building box or something?
On my website, lipodrops.com, we have a full line of immune products, and the newest product that we developed is called Lipo Immune. It has 3 things in it. We have our immune pack, which has the vitamin D, the omega-3 fish oil, and the probiotics, and then we added the Lipo Immune, which has zinc, elderberry extract, and liposomal vitamin C. Vitamin C is difficult for the stomach to absorb, so liposomes they just cook the vitamin and actually allow it to cross the membranes in your stomach very easily so that you can get the full benefit of vitamin C. So that's 3 things in one product, the Lipo Immune. The immune pack consists of 4 bottles, again, the vitamin D3, the omega-3 fish oil, the probiotics, and the Lipo Immune. Those things are available on my website, lipodrops.com, LIPODROPS, and on that site we have a lot of good information about boosting your immune system, the coronavirus proper. There's a whole section that talks about this pandemic, and then other information about things including weight loss and how to just optimize your health.
Well, thank you, Dr. Collier. And also, you can catch Dr. Collier on the Ricky Smiley Morning Show. Periodically through the month, he comes on there and he does the same thing he's doing here. So thank you for joining us. Can you tell everybody how to follow you?
Okay, you can follow me on all social media at AskDrMJ. We do the Ricky Smiley Morning Show on a daily basis, and now because of the pandemic, so you can catch me tomorrow morning at 6:45 a.m. for the first segment, and then I do Facebook Live on the second and fourth Wednesdays of each month, 7 o'clock p.m. until you guys get tired of talking and don't talk to me anymore. So Facebook Live, 7 o'clock p.m. the second and fourth Wednesdays of each month, and then all social media, ASK Dr. MJ Carter.
Thank you so much, Dr. Collier. I appreciate you, and thank you for helping the people.
Thank you, Stacey. We appreciate you and look forward to returning and giving an update as this pandemic progresses.
Absolutely. Thank you. All right. See, I want to, get a doctor on the line to get you guys straight as well. And I know we get a lot of information. And so it goes back to common sense and then also seeking professional help as well.
And it does help.
Why you ain't ask no questions?
Because he was answering all the questions that I had. I like to listen.
I
like to listen then answer.
I know. I mean, but then,
It's funny, he named about 18 items, and I'm already taking about 14 of them.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like, okay, I'm in the building.
You're right.
This is stuff just from Alabama. We just take this stuff anyway.
Okay.
We're going to have the citrus, we're going to have the zinc, the vitamin C and D, the omega-3, the probiotics. I was talking to you about this last week.
Okay.
We do the fish oil, so
Okay.
I do want to add green tea to the list, though. I'm not a big tea guy, but I can't add that. Sunflower seeds was a big deal.
Yeah.
The salty ones or the non-salty?
Probably non-salty. He's probably not. And I don't like those. I like the one. Yeah. And he said crab legs. I had some crab legs last night from Juicy Crab. They weren't that great. That's my second time. Okay.
I'm good with them.
I don't. Okay. Yeah.
2 times. I had it twice. I'm like,
Yeah. That's my second time too.
you know what's good though? You ever been to What's Cracking in Decatur?
No.
It's back home as well.
Oh.
So it's called What's Cracking. It's off Campbell Road. They got the best seafood I've had in Atlanta.
Okay.
Better than Juice Crab, better than Joe's Crab Shack. Angie's place that serve. Actually, 656 has good lobster tail.
Oh, okay. I gotta check these places
What's
out.
Cracking is where it's
What's
at.
cracking? And I
it's
like the
very-
name.
And it's very affordable. So you're talking about shrimp, crab legs, and lobster tail for like $20.99.
Okay, that was a great plug. We want to come over and eat for free. No. You okay? And we'll be back after this commercial break.
All right, man. So coming to you this July 31st through August 2nd, man. Places are open with social distancing. Your boy Rod Minger, me, myself, and comedian Steve Brown will do his birthday bash comedy show at Uptown Comedy Corner. That's going to be in Hapeville, Georgia. That's right south of the old Turner Field Stadium, which is now the Georgia State Football Stadium. Y'all come on out July 31st. It's a Friday, Saturday, and a Sunday night. 2 shows on Friday, 8 and 10 p.m., 8 and 10 p.m. on Saturday, and 1 show at 8:30 p.m. on that Sunday. That's July 31st through August the 2nd. Me, Steve Brown, Raheem Holt, and host Daryl Dam will all be at Uptown Comedy Corner. corner, man. Make sure y'all check that out.
And then the most important thing, so are they social distancing and stuff?
The social distancing will be in play. The tables will be spread out, and you will be temperature gauged on the way in, and you will be required to wear.
You know, they say the temperature really doesn't, you know.
I mean, but it's just happening.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of sanitizer.
And I said that because I bought one for the show. You know, if I had guests, I just decided to kind of like opt out of guests,
right.
having a lot of guests, and I bought the thermometer, and then I found out it was like, okay, they could be asymptomatic or not have it, and then I wanted to send it back to Amazon because it was expensive, but I'll keep it in case I ever get a fever or something like that.
It's a good time right now, and the social distancing, it does help, you know, people go out and spread out.
Just responsible.
Because like I said, man, people don't realize the quarantining and this social distancing thing is the hardest on people that are by themselves. People that don't have family down here, people that are in relationships down here, they're just working and going home. And
domestic abuse is on the rise.
Because they're thinking about separating, but you know, their job might be
you can't leave.
It's all, you know what I'm saying? They might not have the funds to move where they want to.
That's horrible.
So those people are going to be more risky. Not really on purpose, though.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I got to do something to get my mental out of this place that I'm in right now.
Right.
So it's like, you know, instead of me just being at the house and draining my sorrows and watching TV, I'm going to go to compound. Or I'm going to go party. That's what some people, I'm not saying it's right.
Okay.
I'm not going. But I'm the type, I'm on the fence where I understand the people that are doing it, I get it.
And I was going to say is that because I know there's that argument of stay home and all this
right.
and stuff. I say, that's what I'm saying about the common sense, just be responsible. But I don't want to be talking a lot about COVID because I want to hear what Rod Minger had to say.
Hey, man, listen. Let's talk about a lot of stuff right now, okay?
A lot?
A lot of stuff. What's not a lot? It's just a little bit of stuff.
Okay.
First thing, find out some myths. I talked to my boy, do you know Byron Jamal, the relationship coach?
Yes, I heard of him.
Yes.
I don't know him, though.
So I had a live with him the other day, and he was saying, for the single people, I like to just reach out and drop them gems. He said, this is a great time to date. So go out there and date. Don't be scared. Don't worry about, listen, you're taking a risk every time you go to Walmart, every time you go to the gas station, every time you walk your dog around the neighborhood. It's okay. Get on these online sites and start video chatting. Get to know somebody, and it's going to force you to have more conversation. So don't be scared of that. So rock with that. Date, get on these sites, and figure it out. If you got somebody that's been texting you, answer the text. You ain't got to meet them.
And you can do a lot of research while you're at home, too, about that person and stuff. Like, you can go on and Google, because when you're moving around, you probably don't do all that.
Exactly.
But now you can do the mug shots. You can do everything. No, I'm just saying, just to see kind of.
That happens a lot, though.
Yeah, you find out they have mug shots and stuff like that. But you can take that time to do a little investigating.
Right.
Learn, start talking to each other, learning a little bit more than you normally would because you can't really get out. And I think we'll have some, we definitely gonna have some babies. You definitely can have some new relationships. Maybe some marriages rekindling and maybe some breaking up. I don't know, but it's still a great time to still socialize, even if you have to do it in a distancing
It forces you to talk a little bit more.
So you people that don't like to talk,
y'all
you're gonna be single.
They gonna be single anyway without
the
situation. People don't like to. Don't nobody want to be nobody that can't communicate.
Ooh.
I ain't got time. Like, I need to be able to talk to you. I need to see what the hell going on in your mind, and you know what's going on in my mind. I might not have a lot to say, but when I say something, I'm gonna say it.
Right.
And I need you to say what's going on with your mind. I'm not a mind reader. I'm not Professor X from X-Men. Okay.
Yeah.
I need to know what's going on, so I need you to speak on it.
And I am a communicator. I am learning to listen a little bit more than I talk because I do love to talk, as everybody knows. And I knew that is something. I thought I saw your head shaking. Okay. But I know that about myself, and that is something that I am working on because you have 2 ears to hear more and not talk as much. But when it does come to dialogue, I'm gonna need you to communicate. I'm gonna need you to be able to verbalize yourself where that we can at least come out. We may not agree, but at least I can see your perspective, I can see mine, and maybe not get angry about it.
Without anger. That's the key thing. We gotta learn how to have these tough conversations without anger. I seen the funniest quote on Facebook the other day. Somebody said, "Hey man, I seen something crazy on Facebook. I kept scrolling like the rest of y'all should." I was like, that was the deepest, simplest little thing I ever heard because people get so caught up on what people say.
I'm guilty.
Just keep going. I've never. You can Google me from the first time I got on Facebook in 2006 till now. I've never been in a heated argument on social media. It never gets that deep to me.
No, I don't. No, not heated. But I was about to say is that let me be clear when I say keep going, like. COVID has just had me kind of, because I just go on everybody post and they say something like, you don't want to wear masks, do you want to wear a ventilator? I'm like, immune system, I'm hurt, you know what I mean?
Right,
but other than that, no, I don't get caught up because once I read a couple of comments, I'd be like, ooh, don't you say nothing because now if somebody did, and I'm putting them on blast today because I'm being petty, absolutely. Because this is a conversation. Can I go Stacey J said it?
Go Stacey J in.
So this guy hits me up, he's a Facebook friend, don't know him, and he hits me up to want to send me a shirt to send to Lisa Ray and Brad and stuff like that, right? We do brand ambassadorship and all that kind of stuff sometimes. But he sent the shirt. I don't really know you. And when he sent me the shirt, I clearly knew that she's not going to wear it.
Of course.
Brad's not going to wear it. And I ain't gonna wear it, and I ain't a celebrity, you know what I mean?
Right.
And so I just said, hey, I don't think she's not gonna wear it, and I don't want you to waste your inventory.
Correct, which is fair. And
then he got mad and told me that she was effed up if she this, and I supported her brand. I said, well, hey, hold on, slow down. If you've supported her brand, reach out to her then. I don't know, reach out to her fan mail or something. But what you not gonna do is gonna talk to me reckless like that and about my family. So I did post something like that, and I normally don't do that, but it was just like I was on a good 10, and I'm a work in progress. I've made a lot of accomplishments, and I've grown and stuff like that, but my family, I don't play that. So, I mean, I am getting better, but it's just when I go back to business. His shirt looks like one of those shirts you put the press on, like it was a funeral or something, you put a press on it or something like that, and I'm like, I'm not going to wear that. I don't know who will, but your son, your wife, maybe or something like that, but I tried to be as politically correct as I could.
That's funny, man. I like that. And I'm glad you chose that topic because sometimes it's not a politically correct answer.
Yeah.
But what happens in our world now, everybody talks through text. And everybody hears text the way that they talk. So that's why a lot of times, especially relationships, even with friendships, an argument starts before you even know how the person felt. Like, let's say, man, you was disagreeing on what time the show's supposed to start. Let's say you was like, Rod, I want the show to start at 7:15. And I was like, okay, well, I want to start at 7:30. Now, we're texting this. You like, I want to start at 7:15. I'm like, I think 7:30 is better. You might hear like, oh, nah, I want the show to start at 7:30.
Right.
I'm really being like, well, I think 7:30 is a better time.
Right.
So that's why me personally, like, everybody that know me, I'll pick up the phone before you think I'm mad. Because I'm never going to be mad through a text.
Yeah.
I'm the person with my friends, relationships, even my mama. If I feel like we have a misunderstanding that's going to lead to some anger, I'm going to call you so you can hear the tone in my voice.
Yeah, because you don't text back.
I don't text
I have to call. I've
learned.
I've
Girls
learned.
let me know that. I'm not, if we argue, I'm not going to text you. Wait till you can call me and let's talk so you can hear that. I'm not as mad as you might think I am. Or maybe you're not as mad as I think you are. But the thing about me, I know myself. I'm not going to assume you're upset. I'm going to call you first.
Right.
And then I'm going to hear your voice inflections. And then if you sound angry from there, then that's just out of my control.
Well, yeah, I totally agree with you and stuff like that because it is, remember we talked about perception last week. Right. People perceive stuff differently. And I'm old school, so I am a phone person, but the world has become so non-phone, you know what I mean? Right. That text is like you meet somebody, it's like, how you doing, beautiful? And then now it's like, tell me about yourself. How old are you? Do you have kids and stuff? And sometimes you get caught up into it, but I'm old school where there was no cell phones and there was call and hold on, click, pull the thing and click to the other line. You know what I'm saying? So now you kind of get acclimated to a little bit. I've gotten acclimated to the texting, but when it comes to misunderstandings, I do want to get on the phone because now I'm like, okay, you may not, I don't know your text tone. You know what I mean? And your text tone could not be harmful like I think it is, or it could be. So let me get clarity.
That could change some lives right there. That could change some friendships and some relationships. If just pick up the phone, hit the amount of time it takes you to text, you could call quicker. And then y'all can get to the bottom of it, and that's done. And that's just that right there.
So your Rod Minger said it is go out here and date.
Go out here and date.
Okay.
And communicate effectively.
Okay.
And don't get mad through text message or through people's social media posts. If you feel that angry or upset about what somebody posts, just call them. Because not everybody has each other's phone number. And the reason I say that, because now you can call people through Facebook Messenger.
Yeah.
You can call anybody.
WhatsApp and
so anybody
Instagram.
Facebook, just go to that messenger, hit call, and y'all can talk it out.
Oh, I got something quick before I do my commercial. What do you feel about people just duoing or video calling you?
With no warning?
Yes.
No.
I don't like that. That's invasive.
It's very invasive.
Yeah.
It's very assuming that I'm that cool with you. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know what I'm doing.
Right.
I could be undressed. I could be on a date.
Right.
I could be working. You don't know my schedule. So for you just to video me, like send me a text like, hey man, you're available to. You need to set a date for video.
Exactly. Right.
Y'all girls.
But even if I know you and your family, but if you're just a friend, what happened? If you're a friend or somebody I met, but I'm saying even just a friend, like it depends. You know when you can just duo somebody.
Yeah.
But people you give them your number or something like that, and they duo, and I just thought that was just invasive, and I just wanted to ask someone else.
But I've heard when I listen to the ratio of it, the dudes are more disrespectful with it. They'll duo y'all really quick.
Yeah, women ain't really doing that.
Women not gonna just duo you because they know like I'm not dressed, my hair is in the bonnet, whatever.
I'm just gonna duo you. I don't know you like that to duo you because I already feel it's invasive for me, so I'm not gonna do it to somebody.
I wouldn't want to build a weird habit with somebody like I'm just duo them all the time.
Like don't call them no more.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's just not call. It's just duo all the time. Like because I'm not gonna do that. Anything I can do you while I'm driving, and it's just not the move.
No. Okay.
And people duo at the wrong times because duo you can see the other person.
Right, so but you can make it invisible.
See, I didn't know that.
But it does say your video is so you be looking and it be ringing and you like and they see you doing all of that. But I think you can make it invisible. So
I've been on a date and got a duo from a random girl and the phone was on the table and it was very disrespectful.
Oh. She was naked. Was she naked?
She wasn't naked, but it looked like
something was going on. Like she was like, "Hey, Rod."
Yeah, she was like, it was nighttime. It was late, and I just, I had to eat that one. I'm wrong.
So what did the girl,
So what?
What happened?
Oh no, I mean, I got an argument with my girl.
Okay.
At the time because it was a situation. My phone was on the table. We said it was late. It was like 11 o'clock at night.
Oh.
And the phone sitting on the table, and the girl called, and she clearly had like a towel on.
That is disrespectful.
Oh, it was very disrespectful. That's not disrespectful.
You know what?
I mean, I guess if I had been with myself, it wouldn't have been that disrespectful. I'm just joking, guys. I'm joking.
Was
it was terrible. It was a terrible thing that should have happened. I hated it.
But you corrected that stuff, right?
I corrected it.
And did she receive it?
Me and that girl not together anymore.
Oh. Well, I guess it didn't matter, huh? You should have called the girl back like, what you doing?
Right. It happened.
Okay.
Life keeps going.
Okay, well, this is my turn for my commercial, and this one is Hoist Hosting. My boy has a black-owned business. He does domain hosting. So if you are trying to start a business, like I said earlier, or you need to start a business, go over to Hoist Hosting to get your domain name. Purchase your unique business and personal domain name today. Hoist offers affordable domains, hosting, and SSL certificates for the serial entrepreneur, established business owner, social influencer, or novice. Shop with Hoist today at hoisthosting.com. And I had to do it that way because he kept saying, I knew I was going to mess it up. Hoist, it is Hoist. But I said it rhymes with moist. Hoist, moist. So, no, but I'm saying you're going to pick a word that rhymes and that rhymes. What else rhymes?
Voice.
Oh.
Choice. Oh, we killing it.
You know what?
Do it right here.
You
voice,
know it.
Choice. Voice. We just keep coming with them.
You know what? You know what? Okay, cut it out. Cut it out.
I'll just keep going. Oh my god.
They get the point. Go to Oist.
Oh my gosh.
Hostess.com.
Oh man.
Okay.
You saw several things right there. Voice,
I know.
Choice.
I put myself in that position. I take it.
Okay, voice.
Okay, so we're gonna go on to the next topic, which is okay, so I said I don't want to talk about it no more, okay? After the show either. So so I don't really do celebrity talk, but I wanted to talk about open relationships, so I will use Jada and Will for example. So I love the interview.
I loved it.
I loved it. I thought they were adults. I thought it was real life. It was marriage. It was stuff that goes on. It's stuff that goes on with people that, ain't married and people that's judging have been through that. And what I liked about it is they both let you know that they have been through some stuff, because when he said, I'm going to get you back. And she said, you've got me back. And he said, yeah, I have. Because real women don't talk.
Right.
So now you have this younger guy. I don't know if it was his album. He said Will gave him consent, whatever the case may be. I know you want to get in on it, but you're not. But I know that, sometimes it could be age. It could be the album. I don't know what it was. I just think pillow talk should not be told. And I like the way they handled the business. So what I wanted to talk about, not so much entanglements, open relationships and stuff. When you get to a certain point in your life or whatever, I would prefer to know the truth. And then some people go, the truth, you can't handle the truth. It's like, no, give me a choice. Everybody can't handle the truth, but some people can, and you won't know who it is until you give the truth. Because men or women or whoever is going to cause themselves more trauma, drama, unnecessary BS because you chose to be lying about something. Like if I meet you, you're like, hey, I date, I go out. I understand that. Like, I don't think I met you and you were just sitting on a pedestal waiting on me. You know what I'm saying? Right. So if you're honest with me about that, then there's an opportunity for me to say, hey, nope, I don't want to date a man that's dating anybody. I want somebody that's just all for me, that's looking to date and be with somebody. Or I can say, you know what? Yeah, let's do this.
That's a key subject right there because that's really important. I'm glad to hear you say that out loud because I tell everybody, male and female, when you're dating and you meet somebody new, you need to keep your roster the same.
Yes.
Until that new person makes you want to disqualify everybody else.
Pull somebody else off the bench.
And that's why one person or the other person gets hurt, male or female. Because sometimes the woman meet a new guy, but she took our roster, and the guy finds out, or the guy meet a new girl, have his roster, and the girl finds out. Don't nobody need to stop. Yeah. Just because you met somebody on Monday and y'all going on a date on Tuesday, what, you going to stop receiving text messages and stop receiving DMs?
Right.
That makes no sense on nobody's end.
Right.
If I can help anybody with anything, if you meet somebody new and you got 3 or 4 people on your team, keep your team the same until that person makes you feel like you can trust them. I mean, you can be with them or y'all can be exclusive and it's said out loud. Right. Not you guessing. Not you assuming. Not you, oh, he spent the night over here all the time. That don't mean nothing.
It don't.
People have sleepovers all the time. It don't mean nothing. Yeah. But when you be like, hey man, listen, I'm kind of over this being out here, dating. I'm trying to do something exclusive. What you trying to do? He's either gonna say, yo, that's dope, or he gonna say, and if he says that, you keep the hell moving. And that's it. Don't even set yourself up to be hurt later. If he hit you with the when you talking about being exclusive, get the hell on somewhere, ladies. Rod Minger said it again.
Okay. And then the thing is that, if everybody's not mature enough to be honest in a situation, right. If we just come to the table when the conversations, the getting to know you is happening, then at some point you might be like, are you dating right now? And it's like, yeah, actually I am. You may get in a conversation. Have you met anybody really nice? Well, it's real conversation. When we try to, paint ourselves in this certain kind of portrait that we're really not. You know what I mean? Yeah. I gotta be myself. If you don't like that, I could be silly or that I talk a lot or whatever. Even the stuff that a person individually has to work on, that's a conversation. Like I said, I know I talk a lot. That's something that I want to listen more. That's something I'm already working on. So, but I can be honest about who I am. That is what I feel like getting to know a person is about. Like, besides just what you like to do, where you like to go to eat or whatever, I need to know what your intellect and what are your plans. And I'm not talking about your 5-year plan because let's talk immediate future. But if you don't have anything, as I'm listening to you, because I need to be listening with an ear to if I want to date this person, categorize what you're doing. If you just going out with this person and you know that he's just really a good friend, then you need to keep that where that is. And now if you want to date somebody, get to know them before you be like, girl, I met him and I think he the one. It's like, how? Like, that was too fast. Like, I know he might be doing things that you desire, but that's not good enough yet. And women are scared to ask real questions and stuff. Like, even in a really joyful conversation, it's like, what are your intentions with me?
I heard that very early, too. I heard that early. I've heard that on, first dates. And I'm the guy. Now, this is what I'll knock. The guys, I'll knock us. What we will do is like, man, I'm just trying to see. Nah, I'm that dude like, I don't know you. Yeah. I'll say it. I don't know you.
Or you're not looking for a relationship, right?
Or I'm not looking for a relationship. I've had a point where I just wasn't looking for anything. So every time I went on a date, well, hey, I'm just out here having fun. If you want something more than this, wrong guy. I'm bold enough to say that. But I know a lot of guys won't say that.
What does having fun mean, though?
I'm just kicking it. I'm a good time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, dudes want to do cool stuff. Like, I want to go to Dave & Buster's sometimes on Wednesday. I like to go to movies. I'm a movie guy. I've invited a bunch of friends to the festival. I like to cook out at my house and invite people over. So if I happen to meet some girl and I have her number and I want her to come as well, right. I'll tell her, hey, I'm having a barbecue, some friends coming over. You're more than welcome to come, but so does your fun include sleeping with them? That's icing on the cake. Icing on the cake.
But that's not the icing before the cake.
That's not the goal. So me, okay, I give you me when I dated heavy, back my biggest bachelor time. I like stress relief. When I was corporate, I read this article that said a good stress relief when you're corporate is to go out on Wednesday to give yourself something mentally to look forward to versus
in the middle of the week. Oh.
So that's what Wind Down Wednesday, that's where the term comes from.
Okay.
People wind down on Wednesday, so they have Wednesday to look forward to, and it makes the week seem shorter when you're working Monday through Friday.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of my dates will be on Wednesday. So what I would do is either go to Doc's or go to Dave & Buster's because they half price, fellas plug. It's half price on everything.
But it's a lot of smoke in there.
But Doc's, no, I like to get on patio. I don't eat
Okay.
But with Dave & Buster's, it's half price. I like to play the games. It's a stress relief. I like to have a good time.
Okay.
So if I take a girl, a random girl to Dave & Buster's, it's not to make her my girlfriend. I like Dave & Buster's, and you know what? If you don't mind coming, come. If you don't come, I'm still gonna go. So it's just a good time for me, and you coming is a plus. Now if we sleep together after that, that's just extra. That wasn't my goal. My goal was to have a good time with Dave & Buster's. Now if we get to the house and some hanky pop off, that's just ice on the cake.
Right.
The cake is already good.
I like that. Rod Minger said it again. You got too many segments. But I will say this for some women that, you know, I've known, because I'm a little cut a little different. I mean, I'm a woman, but it cut a little different. But I know too, when women go out with men, same thing with them. If that's not your end goal, is not to think, you know, we meet a guy, he nice looking, if you into the car and all that kind of stuff, and now maybe her intention is, let me really see where this goes, and he could be in your position where he's just having a good time and not even thinking if I'm gonna get it or not. But in her mind, it's coming out to be something else because he's treating me nice, he opened the doors, he's taking me, and I'm like, well, have you ever had somebody to treat you nice? Because those are things that
Nice dudes do.
right, like you've been exposed to that, and so when a guy like cook breakfast, it's like, okay, like, I mean, I'm appreciative, but I'm saying that's not like, oh my God, girl, he cooked breakfast for me.
Facts.
He ran some bath water for me. I think you really, really like me. It's like, no, I thought you was dirty. You might want to take a bath. You came to my house. We've been hanging out all day.
I just had this conversation.
This is why me and you, see?
This the whole thing.
Thanks, Hershey.
Listen, if you at my house and you spend the night at the late
You
night,
need to take a shower.
You need to take a shower.
Or a bath.
Because you can't just...
Or hosing or something.
You cannot come from the club to my house on the same night, the same club goes on, and think you can get in my bed.
Yeah.
I'm going to have a towel and a rag and some soap waiting on you. And then we can see what
What kind of soap? You have girl soap?
I have girl soap.
Oh, unisex soap.
Yeah, I got like pink Dove, you know, so I keep it on deck.
Okay.
I do a thing. But then, also, if you just happen to spend a night, which in my bachelor day, I'm not a big spend a night guy.
Yeah.
But if you happen to spend a night, I wake up starving 365.
Oh, do you?
I wake up hungry every day. So I'm going to throw some boiled eggs on.
Okay.
I'm going to have a bowl of fruit.
Turkey bacon?
And some turkey bacon.
Got it.
You just happen to be there, and I got 2 extra strips.
I'm going to give you a piece, right?
I'm going to give you 2 strips of bacon. That ain't love.
Right.
It's 2 strips of bacon.
It was grapes on the plate, and I think he put some strawberries too, girl. You know when a guy put strawberries.
The grapes was here before I even knew who he was. I already had grapes. This wasn't special. I didn't go to Publix. I didn't go to Publix and tell them to make me a special deli spread. I had grapes and strawberries already.
I didn't bring flowers.
I cut them up for me. You happened to be here.
I figured you was hungry.
Are you hungry?
Yes.
Here you go. My mom raised me, don't eat around
I just cooked it in here. I just brought it back here to you because I'm a gentleman.
If my little brother had to come spend the night,
you do the same thing.
he would have had the same stuff.
Right. Ladies.
Mentally lock that in. Be rude.
Well, I know grown women, so all my grown women on here. Well, my grown friends.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I only have a few of them, but my grown friends, we don't do that
I went out with
stuff.
this lady one time when I was 31, and she was 51.
Don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had a little first night hanky panky or whatever. But she had a daughter the same age as me.
Well, how did that happen though?
I just met her on some too many margaritas.
Oh, okay. I was thinking alcohol was involved.
Yeah, alcohol was definitely involved.
Okay.
But that's all it was. And she had this. It was like this inside joke. You same age as my daughter. You same age as my daughter. I'm like, okay, cool. But a week later, she was like, yo, we should really be together. I think you're my soulmate. My soulmate, because we went to Applebee's and shared a 2 for $20.
Applebee's?
It's Applebee's.
Definitely you wouldn't have been mine.
Thank you.
No,
the chicken ain't even real.
You know what? You so stupid. The chicken ain't real?
No, it's real. I'm joking. I'm just saying it's not great. It's not great chicken.
Yeah, I ain't been to Applebee's in a while.
Well, I'm just saying.
Applebee's good when you take your kids and you be like, y'all get whatever y'all want, 2 for $20.
Nah, you gotta take your kids to Chinese food restaurant. Let them get full off.
My kids didn't like Chinese food. They were bougie.
See?
I don't know how. I eat all that.
My mom didn't allow me to eat Chinese food. I didn't eat Chinese food till I was grown.
Okay, so back to the open relationships. Okay, so I'm in my 40s and stuff like that, and I have a different perspective. I'm not saying like, so don't nobody be coming up to me telling me, I heard you said you. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying I like truth. I like honesty. Don't try to make it like, yeah, girl, you're so beautiful. I want to get to know who you this, that. And then you got a plethora of, women hanging on the side. I mean, let's have that conversation, because when I meet you, I'm already thinking he's a nice looking guy. He's probably been talking to somebody or engaging or whatever. I'm fine. I need to know that, because if I decide to give you some, I need to know who all I'm sleeping with. You know what I mean? Because if I'm sleeping with you, she's sleeping with you. She's sleeping with him. He's sleeping with her. Hey, he's sleeping with you. He's sleeping with me. I'm sleeping with him.
First thing, that's a double standard, because I don't like that, because it's the same thing in reverse. If you're dating somebody that you're sleeping with, and a lot of times with dudes, at least it be, can I call a spade a spade? With dudes, it be randoms. Most time with girls, it be an ex.
Strategic.
It be an ex.
It don't necessarily be no ex. I can't agree with the ex thing.
Am I lying?
Okay, maybe y'all experience that, but I'm here as a woman because it's another side to the story, and it's not always the ex.
No, but I'm gonna say
it could be old friends.
The reason I say that dudes don't really care about their number count like women do.
Oh, well, yeah, I can't keep the whole points down.
Exactly. So a woman will hold on to an ex or an old friend, whether they like him or not, and that's not an open relationship. You just single, and that's who you sleep with at the time. Then you meet a guy, a new guy, you're not going to tell him about Otis, because it's none of his business.
Why not?
You're not going to. The average girl's not going to be like, hey, man.
Oh, the average, okay.
Yeah, but you meet a girl, I'll meet you at the bar, and we're flirting, we think each other attractive, we go to the house. Before some hanky
that night?
You're not going to be like, oh yeah, by the way, I got a guy named Otis I slept with 2 weeks ago. You're not going to say that. You're not going to,
yeah, not on one night stands. I'm not just talking about.
Okay, let's say it's a 5-night stand. Let's say it's a weekly thing, because that happens too. See, people think one night stand is just a one night stand thing. Sometimes people continue to hang out for like a month.
Right. But what I'm saying is stuff does happen just like spontaneously. I'm saying before you get like engaged, because I mean, you ain't got time to be like, hold on, did you sleep with anybody? I get that. But I'm saying still at some point, you need to have this conversation. He can lie. But that's what I'm saying about being honest and open, because now you give me the opportunity to do it or not. See, most men are going to lie. Because he say, if I say it, and then she seem like she might be like, no, I ain't gonna do it. So I'm gonna lie and say.
But that's not an open relationship though. That's just the beginning of dating. I think I think people that's together, and they're like, hey man.
Okay, well then let's talk about that. Would you add another woman to your relation?
Would I do that? Okay. So
I mean, well, it's definitely a mutual thing. So let me correct you.
So me personally, 5 to 10 minutes. Okay. Me personally. Rod Minger, cannot handle it.
Oh.
But me personally am not judgmental of people I've seen that can handle it.
Yes.
So that's my difference. When people are like, oh, it's just against this in the Bible. That ain't my thought. I personally, Rod Minger, cannot handle me having a girlfriend and then she will sleep with another guy and we be okay. She come back home like, oh, I slept with Lewis. Which one for dinner? No, you finna move. Okay, let's start there. But I've sat at a bar, chilling, having a meeting. There's this couple sitting at the end of the bar. Mm-hmm. Man, I'm talking about the super public affection I had ever seen. I'm not big with PDA. I do just so slight. I'm here, baby. You see. But I ain't got to be, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't got
just a little bit.
Just you see, I'm here. Well, okay. But I ain't got to be tonguing you down. You ain't got to be all over.
In public, yeah, you ain't got to do that.
But this couple, all of the tonguing, touching.
They weren't really a couple.
I said, what? I said, what's the special occasion? They was buying bottles. He like, yeah, man, it's our 15-year anniversary. I like, oh, that's a blessing. I said, what's the secret to that? He said, she answered. She said, we're in an open relationship. It's the best decision we ever made.
And I know somebody like that too. When I was in Chicago, and her and her husband was so open about it. And then I said, you don't get jealous? She said, no, I only get jealous if he didn't bring her home. And I was like, wow. I'm just saying, it gives you, even if you wouldn't do it, it opens my mind to know it's not really anything wrong with that if that's what you're into and that's what you can handle. Because said, David Arnold said, side chicks is holding marriages together. Depending.
Listen.
Well, I won't say side chick because then that's a secret. I'm saying if a man knows, because we're not dead when we meet people. You know what I'm saying? Right. If you have a man that's attracted, and he may not even really want to be out there. It may be once every blue moon. He may see something and tell his woman or whatever, and then she may be down for it. And that's something that happens, and it's like not an addiction. Right. But if it is something that you two have agreed, I don't see nothing wrong with it.
I won't judge anybody else, but I have had threesomes gone bad. with a girlfriend where she was like, yo, man, we really got to try this threesome situation and see what's up with it. I'm like, deal, run it. She picked the girl comes to the house, girl's a little more skilled than her in the bedroom.
Uh-oh.
And now all of a sudden,
yeah, that's a problem.
Delete her number. We hate her. I'm like, it was your idea. So from that on, I was like,
I ain't gonna do it.
It wasn't even just that. I'm good with neutral thoughts. I'm like, what is she thinking? So how could I have been in reverse? And I thought about it like that. Like, yeah, I couldn't even make it to the house in reverse. But I'm like, oh, me and my homeboy gonna just, woo. I'm not doing that in reverse. Like, she wanted to do that. That was cool.
Like you and your homeboy hit somebody?
No, me and my homeboy not gonna share nothing.
Oh.
I
Most men don't do that, and that's double standard.
No,
like a man wants 2 women, but if you be like, well, let's have a foursome. Let's 2 women, 2 men, then it's a problem.
That's not a problem.
Most men, it's a problem.
Just another man
in the room.
That's not a train. That's like a
well, if y'all
small
switching.
That's a small order. That's a small order. That's just a 2-on-2 order. Yeah, 2 couples.
Yeah, if the couples on each other, but if I'm saying if they switching partners.
It's a small swinger situation.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, but that's back to the open stuff. I'm sure. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I can see that.
I mean, I just understand.
It ain't my cup of tea right now.
It's not.
Nah, not never again.
Oh, okay. Okay.
We called it running a train back in the day in high school.
Well, the moral of the story for me is that I saw it, and like I said, I don't like to get into a lot of celebrity stuff, but I just saw honesty. I saw grown folks deal with it, and to me, they didn't have to say nothing, but that's what you get into when you become a celebrity and stuff like that, and they, you can tell, that Will was hurt, but you bring it up 4 years later. It's like opening and taking a Band-Aid off of it. So yeah, it's like I don't want to do this, but they did it or whatever and stuff like that. And the memes and the internet is no joke. I mean, y'all seen the remix?
Oh
my God, it was funny.
Well, see, I seen the same thing you seen. I seen a situation that went through 4 years ago, and the wound got reopened, and they had to rehash it out. Even Jada looked like.
I don't want to talk about it.
About this already. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's not.
Because don't no man or woman want to have an argument in 2010
and be talking about it in 2015.
Thank you.
Ain't we supposed to be letting things go?
Come on, I'm done.
This is old news.
I'm gonna jump off the patio.
So my suggestion, I don't like to give advice, is that one, we need to stay out of people's business. And I mean, I've been in people's business because I've been in radio. You know what I mean? I'm like, what they doing? But my point at the end of the day, as a grown woman, is I understood that. And no marriage is perfect. And you're going to go through something. And whether you stay or whether you leave, it's on you. But it's what you and your mate design. I think people should design their own relationship blueprint, because we have those standard, like the white picket fence, this, that, kids at this age or whatever. It's like it doesn't go like that. So what do we want to do? If we want to just get an RV and travel the world, that's what we're going to do. If we want to have 3 other women in, that's whatever it is you want to do, and not let society judge you. I just thought it was a very grown and mature.
And that's the problem too. We feel like we got to put society in what we do. I was having a conversation with some friends. We had a barbecue, and we were just talking about different sexual positions and what's off limits and what's not. And I was the one that stepped in. I was like, nothing's off limits. Everything is between that couple. If this dude want his girl to slap him in the face with a wooden paddle
or pee on him or something,
that's on them.
Yeah.
Now, I think that's lame.
Yeah.
That's just me though. Who am I to make my opinion the opinion of every couple in the world?
Right.
And I think that's what when people argue or they debate with so much passion and anger. Like, I think like this, so what you saying is wrong.
I'm pretty passionate.
Some people want to be smacked. Some people want to be whipped. Some people want whipped cream on them and honey.
Tied up.
I don't even like whipped cream.
Man.
So I definitely don't want to have a whipped cream fetish.
Right.
But to each his own.
To each his own. So, okay, well, we got to wrap it up. All right, that hour be going so fast. And I want to tell you guys what's coming up next week, because we have another great show. So we have Sharice B. That's my girl. That's who do my hair as well. Sharice B.
I said who?
Oh, I thought you said who. So Sharice and I did a live about a month ago or something, and we were talking about, reclaiming your life and different stuff after 40, because we're in the 40-40 club, right? And so there's a different dynamic with women when they get in their 40s, from, sexuality, from their maturity, for all that. So she will be on next week, and we're going to do life after 40. Right. Okay, you learned something. And then also, who else we have? We have my girl, Maya Dilla Smith. Now, I did a live with her, too. She's running for U.S. Senate. And when I tell you she broke it down, I mean everything that you could kind of want to know as far as politics, buying land, what's going on, with politics, some things that we don't know. So I'm going to have her on, and I call her segment Unscripted with Maya Dilla Smith. She going to bring the real. When I tell you the real, we going to be sitting here like.
She coming in live?
I don't know. She said she would because she want to be live in the studio, and that energy, you got to have it. So
I like it.
she'll be on, and then we'll have some more. We'll have our little COVID talk. I have somebody else on here to give y'all some pointers and stuff like that. But every time before we leave, I want to leave you with something positive.
Come on through with it.
So here's your message to self. I am making the choice that today will be amazing no matter how it started or how yesterday went. Today is a new day. I've learned never before. Today, I am choosing peace and happiness. Every day that you do this is amazing.
Man, come on.
Every day you open your eyes, that's half the battle. Now you can go on and if you want to worry about COVID and all that, but if you wake up every day, that is your opportunity to do something great, to be who you want to be, to let go of these labels that's been upon you and all that kind of stuff. And that is what truly living 365 is stripping all the things that people saying about you, stripping what you grew up thinking was right. Now you're like, I don't like that. I don't like liver. You know what I'm saying? It's time to be who you truly are. So those messages to self, I hope that you take those to heart and carry that in your heart throughout the week. Rod, you got anything?
Hey, man, I concur. I appreciate it, man. Y'all continue to live 365.
And tell them where to follow you and all that good stuff.
Man, follow me on Instagram at rod.minger. That's ROD.minger. That's like finger with an M. M-I-N-G-E-R.
Let's see, what could we came up that? Minger, finger. Singer! You could have did singer. Nah. Okay. So anyway.
She really want revenge.
I do want revenge. So, guys, I appreciate you. And follow us on all social media. We want to get our numbers up. We want to make sure that we're bringing you content you like. You can email us if you have a topic that you would like us to talk about at live365@gmail. And we would love to have different dialogue. We talk about everything up in here. Everything you can think of. So Facebook, Instagram is Live365 Radio. YouTube is Live365 Radio ATL. And the website is Live365Radio.com. Everything is Live365. Just live. See you next week.
Peace out.
Me too. Oh, yeah.